Have you ever stopped to wonder, what is consciousness? It's a question that's been asked for centuries, a puzzle that has teased the minds of philosophers, scientists, and thinkers alike. Consciousness. It's a word we use frequently, but when pressed to define it, we often find ourselves at a loss. It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. You can see it, feel it, even smell it, but you can't hold it. Consciousness is an elusive enigma, a complex and multifaceted concept that is as fascinating as it is mystifying. Throughout history, many have attempted to unravel this mystery, to dissect it, to understand it. But each time we find that consciousness is not a singular thing but a tapestry of elements woven together. It encompasses our thoughts, our feelings, our perceptions, our self-awareness, and our understanding of the world around us. It's the silent voice inside our heads that narrates our life story, the internal screen where we visualize our dreams and fears. It's the feeling of joy when we achieve a goal, the sting of disappointment when we fail. It's our ability to ponder the past, navigate the present, and anticipate the future. Consciousness, in essence, is the essence of what makes us, us. However, as complex as this concept is, we are not deterred. We are, after all, creatures of curiosity, explorers of the unknown. And so, in this video, we're going to attempt to break down this grand idea of consciousness into more manageable parts to make the intangible tangible. We'll delve into the depths of our minds, explore theories and ideas, and attempt to shed light on this profound enigma. And perhaps, just perhaps, we might come a little closer to understanding the essence of our existence. As we journey into the depths of our own minds, we begin to unravel the mystery that is consciousness. So, what exactly is consciousness? Let's dive right in. Consciousness, at its simplest, is the state of being awake and aware of what's around you. It's that lively, alert state that lets you recognize the sweet aroma of coffee in the morning, or the sound of your favorite song playing on the radio. It's what enables you to engage with the world, to respond to stimuli, and to make sense of your surroundings. But consciousness is not just about being awake or responding to stimuli, it's also about self-awareness. It's the ability to reflect on your own thoughts, feelings, and sensations. It's that inner dialogue you have with yourself, the one that helps you make decisions, form opinions, and navigate through life. Imagine for a moment you're watching a breathtaking sunset. Consciousness is not just about seeing the hues of orange, pink, and purple in the sky. It's also about realizing that you're experiencing a sense of awe, a feeling of peace, or a moment of reflection. It's about recognizing that this is your experience, unique to you. Consciousness is also about your awareness of your own existence, your understanding of yourself. It's the realization that you are a distinct individual, separate from others, with your own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. It's about knowing that you exist, and that your existence matters. But consciousness is complex. It's not a simple on and off switch. It fluctuates throughout the day, from the moment you wake up, to the time you fall asleep, and even during your dreams. It's ever-changing, continuously shaping and reshaping your experiences and your understanding of the world. It's important to note, however, that while we all experience consciousness, our understanding of it is still evolving. It's a topic that has fascinated philosophers, psychologists, and neuroscientists for centuries and continues to do so. In essence, consciousness is your sense of self, your understanding of your own existence. Did you know there are different levels of consciousness? This might sound like a plot point in a sci-fi movie, but it's a fundamental concept in psychology. Let's dive into these different levels and see how they shape our perception of the world. First off, we have the conscious level, the tip of the iceberg, if you will. This is the part of our mind that we're actively aware of. It's where we process what's happening around us right now. For instance, as you're listening to this, your conscious mind is actively processing my words, forming thoughts and opinions about what I'm saying. Next, we descend into the subconscious level. Here, our thoughts and feelings aren't as immediate or obvious as they are in the conscious mind. These are thoughts that you're not actively thinking about but can easily bring into your conscious mind. Think of it like the backstage of your mind where ideas are waiting in the wings, ready to step into the spotlight of your conscious thought. Lastly, we delve into the deepest level, the unconscious mind. This is a reservoir of feelings, thoughts, urges, and memories that are beyond our conscious awareness. Most of the contents of the unconscious are unacceptable or unpleasant, such as feelings of pain, anxiety, or conflict. According to Freud, they're stored here to protect our conscious mind from distress. Now, you might wonder, how do these levels interact with each other? Well, think of it as a constant exchange of information. The conscious mind makes decisions based on the information from the subconscious and unconscious mind. At the same time, our experiences in the conscious level can influence the contents of the subconscious and unconscious levels. It's a complex yet fascinating interplay that forms our thoughts, feelings, and behavior. So, to sum it up, our mind is like a multi-story building. The conscious level is the ground floor where we actively interact with the world. The subconscious level is the middle floor, a bridge between the conscious and unconscious. And the unconscious level is the basement, a storehouse of feelings and memories that we're not actively aware of. These levels of consciousness work together to form our complete mental experience. What do we know about consciousness from a scientific perspective? Well, the truth is, consciousness still largely remains a mystery. However, there are a few theories that strive to unravel this enigma. Let's dive into a few of these theories, hailing from the fields of psychology, neuroscience, and philosophy. First, we have dualism, a theory that posits the existence of two distinct realms, the physical and the mental. This idea, dating back to philosopher René Descartes, proposes that while our bodies reside in the physical world, our minds or consciousness exist in another, non-physical realm. This theory, while compelling, has been criticized for its inability to explain how these two realms interact. Next is physicalism, which stands in stark contrast to dualism. Physicalists argue that everything, including consciousness, can be explained purely in terms of physical processes. For them, our thoughts, feelings, and experiences are nothing more than complex interactions of physical matter within our brains. However, physicalism grapples with the hard problem of consciousness, explaining how these physical processes result in subjective experiences. Then, there's the integrated information theory, or IIT. This relatively new theory, proposed by neuroscientist Giulio Tononi, suggests that consciousness arises from the ability of a system to integrate information. The more integrated or interconnected the information, the higher the level of consciousness. IIT attempts to quantify consciousness, making it a unique approach. However, it's still a work in progress, with many details yet to be ironed out. These theories, along with others, seek to illuminate the nature of consciousness. They approach the puzzle from different angles, each offering insights into this complex phenomenon. But it's important to remember that no single theory has been universally accepted. Consciousness, it seems, remains a tough nut to crack for scientists and philosophers alike. Each theory offers a unique perspective on the enigmatic nature of consciousness. As we continue to explore, debate, and refine these theories, perhaps one day, we'll finally unravel the mystery that is consciousness. Why does consciousness matter? Let's dive into the heart of the matter. Understanding consciousness is vital because it's the basis of our reality. Every thought, every sensation, every perception, these all are woven into the tapestry of our conscious experience. It's our consciousness that paints the world in vivid colors, imbues it with sounds, scents, and tastes, and allows us to navigate through the complexities of life. Our consciousness doesn't just passively receive information, it actively shapes our reality, transforming raw sensory data into a meaningful world filled with people, objects, and events. We don't just see a burst of colors and shapes, we see a blossoming rose. We don't just hear a cacophony of sounds, we hear a symphony. It's our consciousness that makes sense of the sensory information, turning it into a coherent, understandable world. Moreover, consciousness is the driving force behind our decisions. It's the voice inside our heads, the inner dialogue that guides us, the gut feel that nudges us. It's consciousness that allows us to deliberate, to weigh the pros and cons, to make informed decisions. Every choice we make, every action we take is a testament to the power of our consciousness. But beyond shaping our reality and driving our decisions, consciousness is central to our human experience. It's the essence of what it means to be human. It's the thread that connects us to our past, grounds us in the present, and propels us into the future. It's the source of our joys, our sorrows, our hopes, our dreams. It's the wellspring of our creativity, the engine of our curiosity, the beacon of our quest for truth. In the grand scheme of things, understanding consciousness is not just an intellectual endeavor. It's a journey of self-discovery, an exploration of what it means to be human. In the quest to understand ourselves and the world around us, consciousness takes center stage.